Hey coaches, today I'm going to show you pretty quickly how to create a easy and most importantly quick Facebook cover to use with your events. You can use this site for free and you can use it for a ton of different things, but today I'm pretty much just going to concentrate on how to make a Facebook cover to make this quick and dirty. You can always come back in and play with this to see what other things you can use it for, like transformations, announcements, things like that. But I'm just going to really just go through real quickly how to create a Facebook cover. So go to picmonkey.com. That's PICMONKEY.com. When you get there, you're going to click on collage. When you click on collage, it's going to give you an option to open up an image. I suggest that you use an image of yourself or an image of yourself with our team or an image of yourself and our team. When you find the photo that you want to use, you click on it and it basically will put it in your photos. That's going to open up the screen for you to create your collage. And as you can see here, there's this style of collage, this square one with 3 images that pops up as the default. You're going to want to come over here to this little image, this icon that is called layouts, and click on layouts. It's going to give you several different options. We're going to scroll down to Facebook cover. This is what it'll look like when you first get there. When you click on Facebook cover, it's going to open up some options, and I typically choose the first one. You can use whatever format you would like. Once you get that open, you're going to want to go back to your photos over here and then grab the photo you want to use and place it into the collage. You can adjust the size of the collage by using the little slider bar as far as each little cell. And then you can drag your picture and move it to where you want to. So now that you have your picture there, I typically will go back over here to the background icon, and I like to use black as my background for a lot of things because I just feel like it makes the images that I'm using pop, but feel free to use whatever you like and what fits your personality the best and the message that you're trying to convey. From there, I do typically adjust the spacing a little. I will make it a little bit larger, as you can see as I drag this bar for spacing. It changes the size of the image and the amount of space around those images. Don't make it completely gone, because what will happen is when you place that in your Facebook event or your Facebook page, it will probably cut off a little bit of the edge. So I usually do keep a little there, maybe 7, 8, 9 as the number. And then I typically will use the corner rounding. As you see here, as I drag the corner rounding bar, it adjusts the corners of the pictures. And that gives it a little bit of a softer feel. So I usually will add just a little bit of corner rounding there. So once you have that, you basically could add other pictures from here. If you were doing a free water and walking challenge type event and you wanted to create a Facebook cover for that, you might go to Google and search water and walking or something along those lines. I can go into that in more detail in another video. But you can find other images that you could use in your Facebook cover. For this particular one, I'm just going to leave it this way. You could, at this point, delete spots that you don't want, which gives you, adjust your picture sizes and whatnot. But I'm pretty much going to go to edit now. When you go to edit, it's going to give you this little warning that says, are you ready to send this collage to the editor? Because you cannot make any changes. So like if you wanted to change this picture out, you would not be able to do that once you open it in editor, and you basically would have to start over. So since I know that I want to use this picture, I'm going to go ahead and click open in editor. And for this particular one, I'm just going to type in some text here just to give you an idea of what it is that you're looking for. So let's say you wanted to invite people to the behind the scenes groups that we're doing to let people know about what Beachbody coaching is like before they sign up. You basically would come over here, and the most common thing that you're going to use in this section is text. So if this isn't highlighted, you would click on text, and it's going to give you a bunch of different options of fonts. Click on one of the fonts that you like, and then click add text. Since I'm on a black background, I'm going to go ahead and change the color to white. You could use any color really that you want. So maybe I'll use this green color here. So once you do that and you click in the text box, you can type text. So here is where you would probably put, behind the scenes of coaching, sneak peek, however you want to denote what it is that you are inviting people to do. From here, you can just basically grab the box and change the size. You can always change the font if you come over here and click on the different fonts. and find one that you like. So now that I have that all picked out, I am going to, you could also change and center things. You can change the size from over here and whatnot. But essentially what you're looking for is to put the text that you want in this box. One quick side note that I'll go ahead and add is that these little overlays are really kind of great, especially when you want to put text over images. Because when you try to put a text over images, sometimes they don't stand out very well. So you can see there, I moved my text over my picture, and it doesn't stand out quite so well. So one of the things that you can do is you can create an overlay. So I basically chose, actually I don't really like that one, I like the ones with the rounded corners. You can come over here to the overlays and add an overlay. And what that does is it gives you kind of a background to use to put your text on. So here we have the overlay. I can adjust the size of it, you know, move it around, whatever I want to do, and then I can grab my text and put it over top of that overlay, and it will basically give me a background. Now, as you see there, the text disappeared. So what the problem is that the text is behind the overlay. So if you right click and click send to back, it will move the overlay to the back and bring your text out in front. So that's just one little quick tip that I like to give everybody, because that can be kind of frustrating sometimes when you're trying to align these things. The best tip that I can give you is to make sure that as you do these images, that you do not spend too much time worrying about making them perfect. You want to make them look good. You want to make them look presentable so that a person is you know, attracted to your ad, but you don't want to spend hours and hours playing with the images. Your time is better spent actually helping people to reach their goals, connecting with new people. There's definitely things that you could do better with your time. But I do encourage you to come in here and play around with this and when you have time as you're going through. There's tons of different, you know, amazing things that you can do with this. Like at Christmas time, usually I'll go in and grab some of the themed items. You can typically add like Santa hats, like here if you look in the Santa land, you can add a hat. So you can easily add, you know, you can make your cover photos or your images for your profile picture. You can add a little festivity to it so that it's kind of fun. But anyway, once you have, I'm going to go ahead and delete that. Once you have your image all set up, your Facebook cover, you basically just click on save. When you click on save, you click save to my computer. You name it something that you know that you'll remember. And so in this case, I'm going to put behind the scenes. And a lot of times we'll go ahead and put the date, so August 2015. Once you have that, it's all saved and ready to go, and you can easily add it to your Facebook groups, your Facebook pages, your events as your cover photo. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me at any time. I'm always here to help. It is my job to help you be as successful as possible. So be sure to reach out if you have any questions.